everyone, and welcome back. Today on Daily Doubles, I've got some Tier 5s that I'm going to be running. These are all premiums. I don't actually, this is all the Tier 5s I have. I don't have any actual in-game, I guess, standard tanks in Tier 5. I've worked my way up past all of them. And besides maybe the check line, I don't know if I'll ever play another Tier 5 besides these. But today I'm going to be running the Excelsior, the Ram 2, the T-14, and the Stug 4, which is the reward tank for missions. First of all, we'll start off with the Excelsior, though. It's almost like a baby, well, a baby Churchill. I mean, as far as, it's like a Matilda turret, but, you know, looks like a Churchill chassis, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of, I mean, it kind of looks like a Churchill turret as well, but this reminds me of, if you look at the two, the Matilda Black Prince there and the Excelsior, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really, but anyway, it's pretty good armor except for the weak spots, typical, you know, driver hatches and machine gun ports and whatnot, but pretty weak gun. As you can see, the 91 pen, 110 damage. So these are all along the same lines. The Stug has 110, 110. T-14 is 92, 110, and the Ram is 105, 75. But they're all fast firing guns, so the rate of fire is pretty high. So if you don't have any of them, though, they're pretty fun little tanks, you know, to scoot around in. They make decent credits, so let's take it out for a spin. So we've got a Tier 5 match. As you can see, the thing scoots along pretty well. Top speed's 38 kilometers an hour, so for a heavy, I guess it's a heavy. I mean, it's not really, but it is. But well, somebody's blasting away over there. But I'm going to go down to the corner down here and hang out. See if I can bounce a couple shots here and there. I like the sound of it. Less like a lawnmower. A lot of these tanks, I don't know if they recorded, you know, a bunch of riding lawnmowers or what the deal is. But a lot of these tanks just kind of sound funny if you listen inside. This one isn't the same, I guess. But let's see what the other ones sound like. Shot in the M4. He's got the dirt.
One of our tracks is damaged. Enemy armor is hit.
I'm rolling down here, so
we
get my track.
We're stuck here.
Nice if I can get some help.
We didn't even scratch them.
Experimental's gonna
Tracks up. Let's go. Penetration.
screw me over. I don't know why no one decided to come down here with me. Got all those guys in the middle. Luckily this M4 is taking its own sweet time to get around. And I'm going to back up behind this rock. And I don't know why these guys aren't doing anything. But if this is going to be the way it is, this is the issue that I have with low tier, you know, Tier 5, Tier 4. People don't really know a whole lot of what they're doing, so kind of you end up in this situation. So anyway, on to the next, because I don't see this. Well, we might win it, but I don't know. So up next we'll take the Ram 2 out. This is it's a pretty much a Sherman front end, but it's a I don't know what that circle is there. That's weird. Anyway, it's let me service this thing real quick. Canadian tank. This was their version of the Sherman, pretty much. As you can see, I got my Canadian flag there that I got for something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I figured I'd throw it on this tank because it was their version of the Sherman. So you can see 76 millimeter, just like the regular M4 would be, I believe, or maybe I don't remember what the M4 is, but anyway, pretty weak gun, as you can see. 105, 75, so you're not going to do a lot of damage, but the rate of fire is real good. So let's take it out for a spin. So we've got a, I don't know what that circle is from. I don't know what the heck that is. I may have to restart or something. I don't know. Anyway, got a tier 6 match, this one. Pretty slightly heavily weighted tier 5 though. They have a OI experimental on there, but you can see the top speed on this is basically the same as the Excelsior. And this sounds a little different as well. No lawnmower on this one either, which is good. That's kind of annoying, the sound of it. You'll see what I'm talking about, or if you don't already. But you see the reload time on this is nice and low. Probably venturing too far in. Everybody's sitting here out on the hopefully pointing in the right direction. At least I got the T1 heavy backing me up. I don't know, people get distracted or something. It's like a too much damage to me.
Enemy is hit.
I'll be able to...
Enemy armor is damaged. We didn't penetrate their armor. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Come on.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't even scratch them.
Get back. Get my driver back into the swing of things here so I can scoot around a little faster. Critical hit on him. I don't know what I did, but I'm going to move up with this T1 try and help him out. Jeez. Let's see if that G...
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged. Ready to fire.
He's going to
Enemy
have
is
a hard
hit.
time.
Penetration.
Enemy
is hit. That one didn't go through. Gotcha.
I need to get out of here, though.
We didn't penetrate their
Can't
armor.
believe I didn't penetrate him. He needs something like that.
Bail out.
KV-1
This
coming
vehicle
around.
has had it.
Hopefully we can do something here. I don't know. I mean, we're up on 8 to 5 now, 9 to 5. Cromwell's got to take out this KV-1, but I'm pretty sure we've got this one handled here. Got an OI out in the outskirts of town there. Yeah, this KV-1 took out one Cromwell, but the rest of them are gonna... Took out 2 Cromwells. Why didn't he? Must have ammo wrapped one or something. I don't know what happened there. But that OI is going to be the only issue. It's RKV-85. I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting back here. He's been back here far too long. I think he's lost in the woods. I mean, he's got 2 kills, but anyway, I'm sure we've got this one, so we'll go on to the next one. So, up next, we lost that stinking... I can't believe that. Man, we were up 12 to 8. We lost that. Anyway, so on to the T-14. I'm gonna have to figure out what this circle is. That's bugging the heck out of me. The T-14's armor is pretty well sloped, as you can see. It doesn't have very thick hull armor, but it's effectively pretty good. Your machine gun port, though, is a weak spot, but fairly decent turret on it. Gun 92-110, so it's going to have a hard time penetrating tier 6s and some tier 5s. Most tier 4s it'll butter right through, though, so let's take it out. So we got another tier 6 matchup. They got an SU-100 over there, which is going to ruin some people's day. This one has 690 health points, which is a little higher than normal. Just because most of your, I should say, most of your tier 5 premiums are in the 610 range because they're mediums. So I'm not going hill. I'm heading this way. We've got enough up there as it is. So we got a ELC sitting down at the end there. Across the street by the time I actually see him for some reason. My ping isn't very high. I'm up at 25 or so. 25 to 30. Just hovering. I'm dead. So I'm going to move up. Chaffee's still back over there. That wasn't me that hit him. SU-100Y is sitting back there though. But I'm going to move through the cap onto this ELC real quick. He can do damage to me, but it's peppery. And I'm just going to go sit in the cap here because otherwise, who knows, you know, it's low tier. You knowing, I mean, we should have won that last game, so if they kill them all, they kill them all. We're up 12 to 7. We've got a minute, or a minute and a half almost, till we cap. The last 2 of them are going up against the Hellcat. And the ELC took them down. Yeah, Jackson is going the wrong way. He'll run into that check tank there. Yep. We'll see who won that battle. Oh, he got him. Alright, well. Got some cap points at least. Yeah, we got a win, which is even better, so. 910 experience. Daily double there. Only 379. That's the other thing with low tier, you know, you don't get all that much XP, but we ended up making 14,000, almost 15,000 credits, so. And these two guys are getting up there. They're obviously my 103 crew, or these three guys I should say. This is out of the T-32 and 103, so. We'll take the Stug 4 out. This is only my second battle in this thing, but I did, I think, pretty well on my first one. So, we'll see how we do here. On Kharkov, Tier 5. I'm not sure. There's a couple tanks that they're only in their own tier, basically. I know the DW2, you can only get into a Tier 5 match. I don't know if this one is like that or not, but a little over a 3.5 second reload. I don't have any, well, it's 100% crew on this. I think that's what you get with it, but other than that, I don't have any gun ram or anything like that, so. I don't know how he was able to hit me, but I'm going to have a hard time pinning him. He decided to go out there and get hit for some reason. There's another M4, so I'm going to other KB1 got around there so fast, but nobody's helping him. You got these two guys sitting here doing absolutely nothing. They're getting flanked. Blind as a bat. There, no concept of what's around them. Tier 5s. Probably most of them have less than 1,000 games. A couple of them, the Skoda T24 seems to know what he's doing, but other than that, hopefully we win this one though. I don't know, 8-6. It looks like we've got the map is about cut in half. I don't know, 8-7 now. We might be able to cap on them. I don't know. KV1 is going to put a hurting on this church. Oh, they bounced him. So probably should try to shoot his turret. And that M4 over there. He knows what he's doing. He's got an average player, but yeah, it looks like, oh, I was going to say it looks like we're going to cap, but the guy left the cap. Typical, you know. I don't know. 107 looks like. See that? I don't know. Now we got nobody in the cap. We're down 10 to 12. If he would have just stayed in there, we probably would have been done already. But back to the garage. So the results from that one. The one thing, this tank, I don't believe any of the reward tanks actually get premium credits. So as you can see, 69.90, whereas like in my other games here, well, Himmelsdorf is going to be a little different because we won it, but we go to another loss. As you can see, 14,000 with 7,000. I did a little more damage, but yeah, I don't think, if I remember right, it doesn't actually get premium credits. So it does get a bonus for premium vehicle, but I don't think it gets premium credits. But we ended up, that Churchill actually had a pretty decent game, so did the Skoda. Anyway, we'll take that one out for a spin again, and you can see it's once my crew gets better, you can see this is for the Stug 4. It's not out of another tank, out of the Jag Tiger or whatever. Once they get a little better, you know, I can get that reload time down, but 3.5 seconds is still pretty quick. So apparently it can get into tier 6 matches. So I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did previously and head over into the 2 line. They do have the heavy advantage on us, but I guess lucky for us, we've got an extra artillery. I don't know what we would do without that. We do have a FV 3 or 4 though, so hopefully he can rain down some terror on some people. I hate that tank. I liked playing it, but such a nuisance. And that thing is just a pain in the butt, especially when you're in an OI or something like that. It's enough to make you want to pull your hair out. I never noticed how high my frame rate is on this. For some reason I'm up at about 120 on this map. I don't know if it's really optimized real well or what the deal is, but and absolutely nobody's coming, so we're going to move up and help that KV-1S and the VK 3001P, or maybe not. They may take out both of them before we can even yep. So I'm going to go sit in the cap once again. You can see the mobility on this is pretty good compared to the regular Stug. I think this is, I don't know, it's been a long time since I played the Stug 3, but and it may be just the new physics, you know. You can see how it, like, I don't know. It must be because of that curve that I'm up against. Yeah. That's interesting, eh? Because here it, I don't know, it pulls that way too. Anyway, once this FV gets in the cap with us, this is going to go fairly quickly. So, because we do have 3 tanks, I don't know. Now we got 4 total. Although that Covenanter, I don't know what the deal is with the cap circle here. But why it's doing this, I don't know. But we'll cap out before they get here. But still. That was weird how the timer was jumping between 2 and 3. So, no damage. But we got a whopping 34 base capture points. And 7,000 credits, so pretty boring game there. Alright, out on the battlefield. So we got another tier 6 matchup. And Chuck Norris is on our team, although he spelled it wrong, but so there's no way in the world we can lose this.
Let's go.
Anybody who's anybody knows that. I'm gonna head off over in this direction. I like the for some reason a long time ago I put camo on all of these tier 5s. It was probably on sale, and I think the gold 50% off or something like that. It may have cost me 100 gold or something total, because it's pretty cheap to put the camo on them. So it's like I have 2 reticles, one up, one down. I don't know what that. I have no idea what's going on there. Something with XVM. The Jimbo's doesn't. It's not working with the new version. I may end up getting rid of it.
Target acquired. Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is hit.
I like the sound of this gun.
Enemy
If
armor
only
is
it
hit.
did more damage.
Target released.
Now that I'm gonna try and get him to go back. Sounds like they're hitting a tin can. And the gun depression on this tank is lousy, so. Ooh. T-150 said goodnight. So let's see if we... That T-14 is still back there. M6 is a... Oh, there's the T-14. M6 is going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt for me, just because his armor is what it is. But I can get around on the other side of this bunker. And, come on, put the gun down.
Enemy armor is damaged. That one didn't go through. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Help with this.
Penetration.
Go.
Enemy armor is hit. Ready to fire.
And this is where the rate of fire comes in. At 2.26 seconds, I mean, that's pretty quick. You're firing out, you know, It's only 75, right? Yeah, 75 damage, but boy. Yes, yes, yes. Matilda. Whoa, almost flipped it. New physics in full force there. So we've got the KV-1, that 240, nice T-40, can probably derp the KV, but if he doesn't, I may be able to get a high roll. Oh, yep, there we go. I was going to say I could get a high roll on him and take him out, but there's the OI. That this is where the artillery needs to kick in here. There we go. So I've got his side, which is good. Come on now. Come on.
We didn't even scratch them. We didn't penetrate their armor.
Ah, artillery.
Get going.
Down to 1 health. So I'm gonna go say hi to the artillery here, and hopefully the Panzer IV back there, the flak bus, won't spot me. Oh crap!
Target acquired. Enemy armor is hit.
Just hitting him.
Everyone get out.
I was hoping I could just shoot at him and he'd keep his head tucked down. I have no idea what these guys are doing. I mean, they're both full health and they're sitting there capping against... yeah. Not very smart. You know, we've got a Matilda that could be taken out pretty easily. He was down about half health. And that flak bus, who's down at 205. That's one shot for both of those guys. And they're sitting, whatever. That's all right. We'll win this one though, so we'll go back to the garage. And so we ended up winning that, but I don't have my stats because I restarted. But the little artifact of the reticle is gone, so I'm happy about that. Needless to say, we got to take the Excelsior back out and get its daily double. So, one thing I needed to mention, I'll do that on the other side. Well, we got a tier 6 matchup, but we do have the OI, but they've got the KV2, so. Anyway, what I was going to say though is the Rudy was on sale this weekend. By the time I get this out, it'll already be gone as far as the sale of it. I think it's till the 15th, so maybe not. I don't know. Depends on if I put this out tomorrow. Today's the 13th. If I put it out tomorrow, I probably will. So you might have one more day if you see this in time. But if you watched my review of the Rudy, you saw how it performed. It's pretty good moneymaker, and it is for you can pick it up for $18.99. So not I mean, if you got some $20 laying around, basically, you can grab that tank, which is a pretty rare tank, but it comes with 100% crew and brothers in arms. And I've got to watch out for this KV2 that's probably going to be up here, but going to wait. But, comes with Brothers in Arms. You get the dog, obviously.
Enemy armor is hit.
I wish I would have picked that tank up, actually. I never did, but...
We've damaged them.
See if I can get him. Yep, get him to fire. I just missed him. Anyway, something over in the trees over there. The Rudy, though, it's a good money-making tank.
Penetrate their armor.
What in the world?
Everybody out.
He could see me from there? What hit me? What was that? Artillery? I think that was artillery. Yeah. Anyway, this is probably going to be a loss. Half of our tanks are still sitting back in the base. So, I'm going to head back to the garage. And, well, I don't know. This is the only tank I got left. I guess I can wait. We'll just watch the carnage. He got hit by the artillery too.
Der Motor hat keine Leistung mehr.
Sitting right behind where, or sitting right in front of
Haltet die Augen auf. Hauptgeschütze in
me. I don't know why he wouldn't. Maybe he didn't realize I got killed by artillery, but he's hurt. Anyway, if you saw my review of it, $18.99. I was figuring if it was below $20, you know, to pick it up if you've got the money and you're looking for a tank, because it's pretty rare. You don't see too many of them. Although, you know, if they keep throwing them on specials like this, it probably won't be. But a fun little tank to go out in. I like Tier 6 better than 5. These two 5 guys, as you can see, most of my team is, well, Admiral Donuts has got a lot of battles, but the rest of us are pretty low. It shows me at 10k, but I've only got like 9,500. But most of these guys, I don't even know if they have more than 500 battles under their belt. And then you've got their team, who most of them, or you know, a good portion of them have over 10,000, and some of them are over 20. So a lot of SEAL clubbers playing today, apparently. And it shows 3 to 11. But you can get the, it comes with 100% crew with Brothers in Arms and garage slot, or you can get the one it says it's fully loaded. It comes with a little over 3,000 in gold, and tank gun rammer, vents, I believe, and vertical stabilizer, if I remember right, something like that. Which, you know, that's $1.5 million in credits, if I remember right. So, you know, it's up to you whether you want to spend the extra money. I personally wouldn't, because I can grind out the credits. It may take a couple days, or a week, but you know, for another $15, you can get all the other stuff with it. And there's that circle again. Hopefully it doesn't stay. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to take out Jimbo's and go with the regular crosshair. But we'll take it out one more battle. This is the third one. If we don't win this, then that's the end of it for this guy. Oh, we got a Tier 5 matchup. I'm King of the Hill on my side. and they've got quite a few. Well, their heavies are all top tier. Ours are not all of them top tier. But a couple tier 3s down there, some tier 4s, but pretty heavily weighted toward tier 5. I haven't played this map in quite a while. Wide Park, I think it tops out at tier 6. It might be tier 5 though. I'm not exactly sure. I hope I don't get hit by him. Yeah. As you can see, the gun depression on this is fairly good. So I'm going to try and get up. Let's see if that OI comes up here. It probably will. I'm not going to be able to pin his turret. Luckily he was sitting side on to me, otherwise I would have been screwed. The score is get that repaired.
Crack fixed. Let's move. We didn't penetrate their armor.
I don't know what this T-67 is doing.
Permission to engage. Enemy is hit.
Yeah, I was trying to wiggle my butt around to give him a harder time to hit me, but that was a nice little crash. Boy, we are, yeah, I don't know. If we can take out that Skoda, he's got two kills. He's their best player, which it looks like this. I don't know if that SU is going to do it or not, but it's Valentine over here. He's a good player. He hasn't done a whole lot yet, but man, he's getting flanked. Swarmed him. Finally got the Skoda, the SU did. And he bit it himself, so. Down to the lowly T-34, which is not a tank that I like very much. I did not enjoy that tank whatsoever. I sold it. I don't think I could have taken. That grind was a grind. Nice shot by the grill there. But anyway. So, that is the daily doubles for my tier 5s. At least a majority of them. Unfortunately, I didn't get it in the Excelsior, but these are all premium tanks. I'm not, you know, I'm just, I'm not too worried about grinding the tank out, obviously. It's fully unlocked, but helps on the crew. The T-14 especially, the M103, it'd be nice to get those guys up to their third, to the third skill. So hopefully I can get rid of this. That's annoying, seeing that red circle there. But you can see the Excelsior. You know, none of these tanks are exceptionally good, and I'm not very good in them. I don't play them enough to really know the ins and outs of them. But it's a fun little tank. It's just I haven't played it enough. I don't know how many games I have in it, and the stats on it are probably terrible. But yeah, 40%. I've got 5 games in it. So Matilda, I've played quite a bit more in those, but I still don't have. That was as I was grinding up through 4 and 5. So none of these. I don't have an exceptionally good. Until I get to the higher tiers, that's when I start to play better for whatever reason. But the Stug, I've got 3 games in now. KV-220, I've got 8 games in. I just don't play a lot of these low tier tanks very much. That Locust I'm doing pretty good in though. But anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out, and let me know what you think. I always appreciate the feedback. I try to comment back within a reasonable amount of time, and let me know if you'd like to see something in particular. You know, if you want an idea, maybe, you know, seeing other people play the game. That's how I learned. I mean, you can learn by playing the game, but not nearly as much as you can by watching other people play it. So, you know, it's always good to see somebody else play a tank. That way you can, maybe you don't play it that way, and maybe it might work better for you, or something. So if you've got a particular tank that you want me to play, this is my list of tanks. I've got 50 or so, 56 of them. So let me know, and I'll try to get it out there for you. But anyway, you guys have a good one. We'll see you.